Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Doesn't it feel cool? How exciting is it to be an early adopter in this new asset class? That is the digital asset space. So SBF, Sam Bankman Fried, whoa, guilty on 7 counts, 115 years. Wow. We all know scapegoat for sure. Definitely the scapegoat. Listen, this is going to be a Friday night hang. It's going to be really, really quick. I got some work that I can do that I have to get done so that I can get to share another exciting thing for us for sure that I want to share with you guys that I'm looking into. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I can't wait to share with you, but I got to get into it first. Get in it for a minute, get in it for a few days, and I'll bring it to the guys for sure. Bring it to you guys for sure. We'll go with the mark and go with these numbers. It's Friday night. Look, I don't know. I don't know if you heard rumor on the street that Brad Garlinghouse and Gary Gensler are going to be on the stage together. Yeah, I don't think so, fam. They may be at the end of the day, but they won't be on stage together. And I seriously doubt they'll be on stage together. And Mike Novogratz? Yeah, I don't think so. I would bet dimes to donuts that Gary Gensler is probably going to be doing it from his home. Probably doing it from his home. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? That's probably going to be the word on the street there with that. Seriously doubt that this dude is going to take a chance of being on the stage with Brad Garlinghouse. It's going to be hard to see that happen. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button on the way in. It definitely helps with the algorithm on YouTube, trying to get this channel up to 8 grand, 8K subs as soon as we possibly can. Looking forward to getting that done. What was I going to do? I was going to do something really cool with you guys. I forget. I'll remember. I will definitely remember for sure. I got a special shout out from someone about the channel the other day. It's pretty nice. I think it was from my guy, Papa Doc. I think it was from Papa Doc. Remember Papa Doc back in the day? OG in the space. I was listening to Raul Paul today. Interesting dude, man. I'm telling you, just a really, really interesting guy. For sure. He was on Rand Nooner's channel. But in any case, it was definitely good to hear from Raul Paul for sure. I got these money symbols in here. I don't know what these money symbols are about. Money symbol. What is these? What are those? I don't know. It's crazy. I have no idea. Keyless is in the building. The lady of crypto is in the building. SBF, not great. Found guilty on 7 counts. Now, my question is, are we going to really get to the heart of the matter? Are we going to really get into who was behind that SBF madness? South Texas crypto is in the building. What's good, bro? Siege Friday night. Been a minute. Yes, sir. Hope you and the missus and the little missus are doing well. Thank you, my friend. We are. Hope the same to you as well, my friend. Keela says the money symbol is good. Yeah, it is. What's going on with this stream? It's got these money symbols, and I don't know what that's about. What is that about? What's going on? Life is good right now. Life is really, really good. How many people are buying into the Solana narrative? How many guys are buying into this Solana narrative? And this will be, I'm going to share a couple of things, but this will be AMA as well. You can mix the AMA, and if you got any questions, you can ask anywhere anytime that you want. Just let me know. Just hit me up. But listen, how many guys are buying this Solana narrative? People on Solana right now. People on Solana. It's really interesting. Very, very interesting. People on Solana. Apparently, this Fire Dancer thing, talking about 1 million transactions per second. I don't know. People are on it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. That's interesting. But I won't be into. I would have had Solana very early, less than $3. Less than $3. One of the few things that was not on Celsius. South Texas Crypto says all those behind SBF connections will be safe. They're burning him, and that's why the case went so fast. They're protecting their own. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, South Texas. I really do, bro, because it's just not a great look. What's going on in the Celsius case right now, man? What's with this madness is what we might be going back to the wind down, to the orderly wind down. What's I don't know. I thought we were moving forward, man. Last I listened to Austin Bennett, I think his name is. Is it Austin Bennett? I think it's Austin Bennett. And talking about getting crypto into January. Now I'm hearing about all this pro-says doing all this stuff. It's like, what's going on? Oh, White and Case is fraudulent. They try to slip in. They try to slip in some stuff, and on the 900th page of 905 pages, try to sneak in some stuff about this one administrator that has essentially control over everything. What's going on? Kiva says, have you heard about Infinity PI on Binance? Broke down and bought in. The chart is crazy. The tokenomics make sense. Let's hope. Have to try. Scared money don't make money, they say. That's right, miss. That's right. Infinity PI. I don't know if I've heard of Infinity PI. I can't get on Binance unless it's Binance US. I don't know if I've heard of Infinity PI though. I'm on this thing right now. I'm checking it out. People are making hundreds of dollars per day. It's an interesting concept. Social token. But I gotta go buy that NFT tonight, and then I'll let you guys know how goes it. I will be sharing it in the Patreon and the G Mastermind. Oh, Binance Network, not on their platform. Got it. Oh, on Binance. Gotcha. On the Binance chain. I got you, miss. I got you. I don't know this Solana narrative. I don't know. If I do get more Solana or buy Solana, I mean, I had like 3 Solana wallets, I felt like, and I don't know. Anyway, I probably sold it when when the thing started breaking down, when the network started going down. Isn't it interesting? So interesting. But I probably will get some after we get this crash in the market that I'm expecting. 30, 40, 50% pullback on BTC. Matt LaRoche is in the building. What's going on, bro? It has been a minute. It's great to hear from you, bro. So I don't know what's going on with the space right now. I still think there's no net excess liquidity. So, until we see that Bitcoin dominance getting that 60% range, alts are not going to happen. End of the year. Okay, gotcha. So we're going to have that pullback before then, because I'm expecting another $20 Solana. I'm expecting another $20 Solana. I'm expecting 800 Ethereum. I'm expecting 20,000 Bitcoin, 25,000. That's kind of where I am. Had me a proper party, my brother. Oh, I hear you, my guy. I hear you. I hear that. Did you go to the one in New York, Matt LaRoche? Yeah, I could not make that, man. It was a bummer. I got the invite for Ripple Swell, though. But I could not make the proper party. And no, in my hometown, couldn't make it, man. It was tough. That was tough. For sure. I don't know. We'll go over some stuff, but right now, oh, nice, man. Oh man, that would have been nice to hook up, bro. We'll go over this SBF stuff. It's sad right now, isn't it? Now it's sad. Like, when he was ripping people off for, 9-10 billion, this dude came in and took people's money and was giving it for donations. I mean, what the world? And I said this before, South Texas. I'm going to say 3 to 5 years max. This dude will be in with how they call them nicer penitentiaries, nicer places. 3 to 5 years max. 2.5 years, everybody will forget about this dude. I think around year 3.5, this dude is going to get some good time quietly. I don't know if it'll be quietly, somewhere around that 3 to 5 range when people forget about it, when the media's not paying attention to it, he's going to get released. Yeah, look, just too many. He has too many political friends, I think. Like he didn't, I don't, people say this is bigger than Madoff, but I don't think Madoff, even though he was the SEC, whatever, I don't think he had the connections, if you will, that this guy has. I don't think. I really don't think. And his parents especially. Madoff didn't have some parents behind doors pulling strings, which is what I think they did with this whole exchange and this whole Alameda thing. They knew exactly what they're going to do. They knew they were going to be taking other people's money, like they knew it all. And they also knew that nothing was going to happen to them. Sad. What's going on, Zober? Yeah. South Texas says, I am still undecided on how his sentencing plays out. I can see 20+ year sentence too, but I see your point as well. 50-50 for me right now. Can't really judge it by myself. Yeah. And so I think whatever that sentence is going to be, I could see 20-something years, but I just don't think he's going to do more than 3 to 5. I just. Yeah, and apparently a lot of the creditors are getting their money back, like a lot of like a big time amount is going back to these creditors. It's crazy stuff, man. Sam Bankman-Fried test gonna be interesting. What an interesting case. I'm kind of glad it's over. I hope that we can get back to what's going on in this space. How many of you find it fascinating the timing of this Palestine, Israel, Hamas, Gaza thing? I find the timing very, very interesting. Just as we're beginning to learn more and more, I don't know if you've been paying attention. We've been learning more and more about these elections and the factual fact that there were ballot stuffs and fraud election stuff. I find the timing interesting. I find the timing interesting as well as this. What has happened in this country where people in positions of power are waking up and their first thing on the agenda is to let more illegal immigrants into the country? What is going on? Like just out of nowhere, this Hamas Israel thing feels like it just came out of nowhere. I feel like it's a big distraction. I really, really do. But what's the distraction for? Is it because of current administration getting busted, getting money from the enemy, whether it's 200,000 or 50, 200,000 here, 50,000 there, between him and his sibling? Just the timing of the Hamas Israel thing feels like a way to distract us from the ills of the current administration. That's what it feels like. What's this? Only 7K headed this way is over. Can you expand on that? I'm not sure what you're talking about. South Texas Crypto says nothing is a coincidence. Yom Kippur oil agreement 50 years to the date this conflict started, and we are in a transition of money in the world. Right on cue. World is the stage. We know it. Yeah, just so eerily odd. And what's really scary? What's really scary is you can't believe anything you see on TV. It's literally to the point that not just the actual, where it's an actual real footage of a video, but the reporting might be very misleading. Now we got fake footage going on everywhere. It's just fake. It's just made up It's just made up. Like it's crazy. Alex Jeets in the building. Blue wrenches are here. The blue wrenches are in the building. Yeah, so look, I don't know what to say about SBF. You know, I'm just glad it's over. I really am. I'm just really glad that it's over. Hope you guys got your favorite libation with you. I got mine. I got mine. We call it soda, but it's just carbonated water. What's going on right now? Yeah, Alex I appreciate you checking in, bro. So look, the numbers are the numbers. The market's just sideways. I know no one wants to hear about the whole Bitcoin thing, but how many of you guys watched Raoul Paul today? I believe it was today, this morning, on Crypto Banter Show. Let's get into that. Oh, not over. He has 5 other charges that he goes to trial for, but my guess is they will plead those charges in time for the March sentencing. Wow, 5 more charges. Wow, interesting stuff, bro. Thank you for sharing that, South Texas. It's interesting. It's just an interesting time. It really, really is. People don't know what they got. Simon Dixon talking about the Hamas Palestine thing, South Texas. Like, what's going on right now? I know I got my Talk That Talk Thursday. You know, I'm trying to. There's so much madness going on, Keyless. I don't even know what the Talk That Talk Thursday about. It's so much madness going on. Pookie's in the building. How are you, my friend? The real big Will checking in. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you didn't do it on the way in, no worries. Just collapse the chat, go smash that like, and then come back and hang out with CryptoCeej and fam. We're gonna raise to 8,000 subs. If you're hanging out listening and you haven't subscribed yet, if you've been enjoying the Hangout, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. Inkpen 27 checked in. Pookie and the real big Will checked in. Head on the swivel. Zober is over 7K. Zober, you said last case scenario, if you can't touch it, you ain't got what? I'm trying to figure out what that was about. Yeah, so this is, look, very, very interesting time. Tomorrow's Saturday. Gotta figure out what I'm doing. We're getting ready to go for a trip to hang out for a couple hours. A couple hour trip away. Gotta get ready for that. I don't know when we're doing that. Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So ask me anything. If you got any questions, you can certainly ask. This is what I want. So I asked you guys 2 things. If you heard about, did you watch the video with Rand Nooner and interviewing, if you will, Raoul Paul? And the other thing is, what do you make of the MoneyGram CEO? What is that video? Interviewer is like, do you think Ripple can make it? Can you think Ripple can survive? Or like, what are you talking about? And the MoneyGram CEO said some very, very interesting and troubling things. I mean, like, what was he talking about? You guys see that? Let me know if you saw it. If not, I'll share it. MoneyGram CEO. I did a video on it earlier this morning. You should check out the video. But for me, in the end, dudes just seemed threatened. Seemed threatened. I don't know. It was so weird. Talking about, and he kept calling XRP that thing, and just not great. Creator Rod's in the building. What's going on, Creator Rod? Don't focus on the bull. That avatar looks familiar. And stay the course. They trying to keep us out, diversify, and stay in the game. Indeed, I love it. Great message, bro. That avatar looks familiar. You changed that name, your YouTube name? It definitely looks familiar. Let me see if I can find the video. Like, it's like 30, it's like 45 seconds. But just really interesting that he went there. See if I have it. Yeah, I got it right there. Let's do it. Just very odd. Let's share this for Kilos. Kilo says she didn't watch this. Let's check. I got you, Kilos. Like, oh yeah, that was a question. Do you think Ripple can make? Apparently, this was at a stellar event. You know, XLM stellar event. Do you think Ripple can make a comeback? Is it Lumens? Yeah, Lumens. MoneyGram CEO weighs in. Just interesting. Take a listen. Let me see.
So it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. So do you think Ripple could make a comeback? There's a lot of FX volatility in that stuff. That's probably the single bit.
A lot of FX volatility in that stuff. Oh boy.
Biggest challenge that we had, you know, using that was we were trying to look at cross-border use cases, and you go from, you know, US dollar to a peso like we do today. You got to buy pesos. You have to play pesos into the market. There's an FX cost to that. Well, you think when you go into the crypto world, you could eliminate the FX cost. The reality is you can't, because that coin's moving around in value. So it didn't really solve for anything. And actually it added a third element, because now you're going a dollar to a currency to another currency. So now you're doing like 2 foreign exchange trades instead of 1. So it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. So, you know, I won't comment on, you know, what else they're doing or where they're going to go, because, you know, it's a lot.
I won't comment on whatever.
Company, I guess. Yeah.
It's a lovely company, I guess. Yeah. That was it right there. That was it. That's some interesting stuff coming from that dude. Interesting stuff.
Happy Friday.
Interesting stuff. There it is, Keyless. Don't call it a comeback. Let's do this. Yeah, it's just a very odd response. South Texas Crypto says, yeah, either he is clueless or BSing while they stack bags. It's just very, very odd. I saw one X post, someone said that Ripple was getting into the FX business. Is no longer like a collaborator, but now competition. It was just very strange. The question obviously was interesting, but very odd response, like you said, Keyless. Winston Peak Prescott, what's going on? The real Big Will says he's just talking his books. Just very, it's that stuff is volatile. What? What is he talking about? Winston P. Prescott, we talking about MoneyGram? Yes, sir. Just that CEO, not just I just played that little thing there. It was just like, what? And then at the end he says, you know, I won't talk about other things they're doing. They're a lovely company, I guess. They're a lovely company, I guess. Yes, South Texas Crypto, they did. Did MoneyGram partner with XLM Seller for a wallet project? Yeah, they still got it going on by way of Circle USDC. Yep. Yeah, they're a lovely company. I get. Yeah. They're a lovely company, I guess. What? What? Winston says, yeah, I saw that. His answer was forced. Guess Brad turned them down to join up again. Yeah, I know. Keyless, and the question itself was strange. Comeback. Like Ripple never left. They've been exponentially growing year after year, despite the idiots at the SEC. That's exactly right. It's just odd. You know, just odd. It's a very odd thing. Very, very odd. So I guess none of you guys saw Raoul Paul talking to Crypto Banner today, huh? Yeah, it's just very strange. It's like, and then Crypto Eddie did a video. She was like, most XRP content creators won't share the video. I was like, what? What? Why? She said, they won't have the courage. I said, not me, miss. She was throwing some flowers at freaking Moon Lambo. I'm like, no. What do you mean? Why wouldn't I share that video? Why? Because TradFi, I don't even know you can consider them. TradFi has something negative to say. Why would you not share it? Anyone who's in the community who knows what they hold ain't gonna get offended by that. It's just odd that the way he said it. Then at the end, remember the very last thing he says is, yeah, they're a lovely company, I guess. Like, what is going on with that? So weird. Yeah, I remember that Winston. Winston says, remember MoneyGram said they would explore a new partnership after the case. Guess Ripple said no thanks. Yeah, it could be some bad blood there, you know. But Ripple is doing his thing. I guess that post on X is correct. That you know, Ripple may be moving into the FX market as well. Everything's kind of moving smoothly. As long as we get this AMM in place, get that AMM on the ledger. Zahao Network, baby. Zahao Network, keyless. What's going on with that? That's interesting. Them boys are moving. They're moving. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what XRPL projects that have been waiting for smart contracts are going to do. Like my guys over at Dex5 Pro. What are they going to do? Are they going to hop on that Zahao network? It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. So there it is, fam. Look, I wanted to come hang out with you guys tonight. I got to get on this project. Thank God it's on freaking Binance Smart Chain and not Ethereum. Because if it was on Ethereum, you got to wait to the wee hours of the morning in Central Time. Or else you're going to pay a gazillion dollars in fees. Thank God it's on BSC. Any questions before I hang out, guys? And Zober says, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see what I got going on here. Yep. It's good. It's good. That's right. Ripple's been winning during the bear market. Like, it's just such a strange, odd answer. Crypto Eddie, your boy, shared the video. He ain't scared. I ain't scared. What thing? When is what thing over, Winston? Oh, Keela says, any updates on your settling in Texas? Liking it still? Yeah, we love it here. We do. It is growing by leaps and bounds. You know, every time you turn around, there's more housing developments. I mean, just mega apartment complexes being built all around. They must be seriously planning on some big time growth. Oh, the case? Well, They're in the what do they call that stage now? Remedy stage now, because they dropped the stuff against Brad and Chris. So it's just really the remedies. I forget what they call it. You know, trying to come to an agreement on what Ripple will pay and how much, if any. Ceej, your wife got some cousins? I don't think so. I don't know if she has any cousins. People were already migrating, yeah, after Elon. Yep. I mean, just the numbers. Every time we're driving around, we notice another apartment complex. They're not full, but just another one being built, another one being built, another one being built. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, we like the Lexus over. We like the Lexi, the Lexi. So look, I mean, I can't wait to share this new project. I'm gonna hop on that here in a few minutes, get that set up. Interesting stuff. I'll put it in the Patreon. If you guys interested joining the G Mastermind, Generational Wealth Wednesday Mastermind, it's patreon.com/Gulf Whiskey Mastermind. I'll make sure I leave I think there's a link in the description of the video. When are we hitting $1? We hit that, it's game over, folks. We'll pile in. $1, yeah. You know, the way the last couple of bull runs, it feels like XRP tends to be in the latter part in terms of like the last, and one of the last tokens to move. So generally it's Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then the alts, and in the alt movement, XRP kind of tends to be in the latter part of that bull run. But I'm not expecting alt season until the middle of 2024. And I really feel like that's the earliest. So I don't know when the whole dollar thing is, but I do know this: pay attention to that Bitcoin dominance. When you see it at 60%, pay attention. And then if you could see it for 3 weeks to 30 days at 60%, then there's a good chance it's going to get to 65%. And that's what we want. That dominance of 65%. Then we can look at 2-3 weeks later for the alt seasons to kind of do their thing. I know everybody wants it to be sooner. Keela says, really? That late? Yeah. Hope it comes sooner. Yeah, I know we all want it sooner, but everything's kind of tied to the halving in terms of timing. But incidentally or coincidentally, the halving is very much tied to macro, kind of like the macro markets, as Raoul Paul was saying. It's very, very interesting. So it's not really the halving, it's really the market cycle that the digital asset space, the macro cycles that the digital asset space has entered into. I do find it interesting that they keep saying that Bitcoin has uncorrelated, or what's that word? Decorrelated, uncorrelated from the stock market. And I don't think so. All I know is if we don't have liquidity, the bull runs come from net excess liquidity or excess net liquidity in this market. If we decouple, thank you, Keyless, decoupled, saying that Bitcoin is decoupled from the freaking NASDAQ and the stock market. I don't know if that is the case or not. I do know this: if we don't have net excess liquidity, if you look at the charts and if the stables aren't growing, people trading that dirty, nasty fiat for stables, if it ain't growing, there's no liquidity. Jody, what's going on, my friend? Winston says, Ceej, you're a vet, right? I am. I'm waiting for my VA payout. Been waiting 19 months now. VA payout? 19 months now. It looks like I'm gonna get 70% at least. Fat paycheck. That means huge XRP buy. Oh, nice. Good for you, bro. Good for you. What VA payout are you talking about? Are you talking about the I forget the thing that I did. No, that had to do with college. I don't know. Are you talking like VA pay disability? Okay, gotcha. I have not done any disability stuff. Everybody keeps telling me to do the disability because of my hearing, but I've never done it. Because back in the day, in the military day, you used to have those things in your ear, bro. They used to have the those little little ear plugs you put in your ear, and it had different sizes. Back in the day, you had to put those things in your ear. It wasn't until civilian life where they came up with other options. But even the civilian ones, they still, like my first few years as a civilian air traffic controller for the FAA, they still had those, put those things in your ear deal. Yeah, some kind of, tinnitus or something like that. I don't know what it is, 10%, 20%. I don't know what it is. I got a guy here locally. It's like, man, he he came in and hooked up our stuff, put TVs up and stuff. He's like, that dude was on. He was on the disability. He was on those disabilities. $3M earplugs. The real big Will says, "Ceej, you're sleeping." Don't be that guy, my friend. Yes, 3M earplugs. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. As a Marine, I have 20% hearing loss. Oh, wow. The real big Will is like, file your claim. Don't let Miss CryptoCeej hear that. She'll be like, told you to file that claim. And apparently here in this part of Texas is the VA is off the chain over here. Like the hospital, the facility, the main one is like Dubai. Like it's crazy. It's supposed to be really nice. It's supposed to be real nice, man. 19 months, man. That's forever. What the world? Why does that take so long? I get in there, man. I get in that place. I'll be starting with my ears, and next, I'll be talking about my knee. I'm on my knee from boot camp. Kilo says 19 months will get here before you know it. That's true. That's true. 19 months might just be what it is. Do you get like back pay or something like that? I don't even know. Huh? Really? That's nice, bro. How do you get that from 20%? It can't be 20%. Wow. What's this like? Yes, sir. Oh. I feel as though like a lot of times, like it's almost like dude is deserving, right? Dude's deserving. Man, that's nice. That is really nice. It's the real big Will says, yes, if you file a letter of intent, all can be done online. Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. That's 70 to 80% range. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro. It's interesting. It is very interesting. I need to check out that facility here. I probably will do that. You never know, man. You never know. That could be I think about it. That could be that could be my reinvestment plan. That could be part of my reinvestment strategy for XRP. Keyless, indeed, indeed, right? All right, fam. Look, I'm gonna hop out here. I'm gonna hop on this thing here. Get this thing done so I can share with you guys. Without question. All right, fam. Look, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been it's been a real cool hang on a Friday night. I appreciate you guys checking in for sure. I'm gonna hop off here and then hop on again tomorrow night to hang out with you guys. Creator Rod says, get your back pay and buy crap load of asset. There's back pay? Hold on a second. There's back pay? How is there back pay? Where's the back pay from? I better not say back pay too loud. What's the back pay for, Creator? What's Creator Rod? You guys know you guys are on this. I have no clue. What's the back pay for? You get back paid from what date? Like your military day? I better look into this. Yes, if you file a letter of intent, okay, all can be done online. I'm gonna do that. Now I got some homework to do. All right, fam, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button if you didn't do it. When you file your claim, it will take a while, and then you get a rating. They will back pay what they owe you from your time in service, like the day you get out. Holy crazy, that's crazy. Day in your state, back pay comes if you file your letter of intent, you will get back pay. Wow, back pay. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know. From the day you file. Oh, no, when you file. I got it. So back pay. So if it takes 19 months, if it takes 18, 19 months, you got it. Cool. I love it. Thank you, fam. I appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of you being here for sure. I'm going to end this live stream like I do all of them. Let me thank all the people. Winston, the Real Big Will, Keyless, Creator Rod, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It's been a really, really cool hang. Zober is checked in. Jody Doe checked in. Appreciate you being here. Just make sure I didn't forget anybody. Chef Crypto. Chef Crypto checked in, man. Well, South Texas Crypto, thanks for checking in, bro. Make sure I got everybody. Inkpen 27 and Pookie. Appreciate you guys checking in as always. Matt LaRoche, the OG in the space, checked in. I appreciate you, bro. There it is. All right, guys. Look, I'm in this live stream like I do all of my live streams and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider, to perhaps ponder this idea or notion of living your life permissionless. Let's freaking go. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.